Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and of course continuing on with the Christmas movie review. That's right, you read the title of what I'm reviewing. I'm of course reviewing one of the Doctor Who Christmas specials, Doctor Who End of Time. Yes, this probably have to be my favorite, and this is, as we know, the final Doctor Who episode, special with the 10th Doctor, aka David Tennant, playing the Doctor, of course. So, this is pretty good. From what goes on, the story, and the main antagonist of this story, the Master, we get the return of the Master, and even Wilfred, Donna's grandfather, because he joins alongside the 10th Doctor, taking on the Master, and, we also have Timothy Dalton as another main antagonist. Like, he's the Lord President, from Gallifrey, the Time Lords, and, for Gallifrey, he's kind of a traitor and such of Gallifrey, what I'm saying? Like an evil Time Lord, so, also, because with some of the special appearances, because, this was in two parts, like in part 2, the Doctor says his goodbyes to the ones he knew and such, and the people he had adventures with, and with the face he had, the 10th Doctor. We see, of course, Martha, who's now married to Mickey Smith, we get one last appearance of Sarah Jane Smith, and alongside with her son, Luke. I think, yeah, Luke, that's his name, yeah. And even Donna, because, the Doctor can't say goodbye to her or anything, because she can't remember anything, because her memory was wiped out, so, memories of her with the Doctor and such. And also an appearance of Captain Jack, and Alonzo making an appearance, because Alonzo was in the other Christmas special with the 10th Doctor. It had to do with the Titanic, the cruise ship in space, and, the Doctor telling John and, introducing him to Alonzo, and they were in, this, bar, the style it was basically what I read, it was a nod and a parody to the Star Wars cantina, so with all the aliens and such. I remember seeing a Grosk, I remember seeing the Adipose, I remember seeing a Jadoon, so, and there were these two characters who were white and red. Literally, that's what they were. One is completely white and one is red. I really don't know what they're supposed to be, what kind of aliens they are, but, and then, of course, there were also these, as Wilfred said, they joined alongside the Doctor, stopping the Master, as Wilfred called them, talking cactus. That's what they look like, but I forget the name of the alien species they are, but, and that part where, the Master has everybody around the world turning into him, and I just love that one. It can be kind of fun. It's kind of funny, especially with, I'm the president, and everybody, in the room and such, just woo, that's funny. Yeah, even with the John Sims Master, he can be evil, but also kind of funny, so, And, of course, because not only that, but I remember David Harwood, he was in this, too. I forget what part he played, but it was somebody major, and I don't know, and Tracy, what's her name, she was the daughter, I think, of David Harwood's character, so, excuse me. And there was this one woman who kept appearing and such, and, we see, she's with the Time Lords and covered shows her face, and I think I read that it's a possible hint that could be the Doctor's mother. Possibly, I don't know. But, also, the ending, of course. God, it's killing, it's just heartbreaking. And not to mention, because in this, the Ood, we see the Ood, they have some big connection to this, and, according to one Ood, every night we have bad dreams, and, the Master haunts their dreams, We even get, say, an appearance of Lucy, because she was in, a mental hospital or whatever, and she's the one who kind of saves the day, killing herself and others, because when some others are giving their lives to bring the Master back, But yeah, so the ending to it, because as I mentioned, the Doctor's saying goodbye to those who he had had adventures with, but of course leading up to when he travels to 2005, literally the beginning of 2005, where he interacts with Rose Tyler and saying, you're going to have an excellent year, hinting that later on in the year, she's going to have adventures with the Doctor, which being the 9th Doctor, and leading up to the 10th Doctor, so, And so when he says, like, in his way of saying goodbye to Rose, that's when the regeneration starts kicking in, and the Ood appears and saying, "We will sing to you, Doctor. The universe will sing you to your sleep." And beautiful chorus, and of course, you know, the Ood, he finishes saying, "This song is ending, but the story never ends." You know, however he said it. And the Doctor, he gets in the TARDIS, and his final line, "I don't want to go," just very heart-wrenching there. And of course, we get the introduction of the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith. And fun fact, because like all the dialogue that the 11th Doctor says, it was written by Stephen Moffat. Russell T Davies didn't write any of his lines. Well, yeah, duh, because Stephen Moffat coming in, taking over Doctor Who, so, you know. And speaking of which, I remember reading this, the Daleks were actually supposed to be in this, and, like, they were going to join an alliance with those of the Time Lords who, like, were evil and such, and with Timothy Dalton, you know, Lord President, you know. But it was, that idea was scrapped because, like, you know, they found out because Stephen Moffat, he was bringing back the Daleks, you know, and of course with Victory of the Daleks, so, you know, as we all know in Season 5. But I think it was best because the final episodes with the Daleks, you know, the two-parter with the Doctor and all of his companions taking on the Daleks, and with Davros and with Dalek Khan, I think that was a perfect ending right there with the 10th Doctor fighting off against the Daleks, and Russell T Davies, how he written the Daleks, you know, in Doctor Who. So, you know, you get the idea. So, with all that said, Doctor Who End of Time, it was really good. Like, it's a really good Christmas special, and for it being the final one to feature David Tennant, who plays the 10th Doctor. I give this 10 out of 10, just you name it. It's fantastic. It's Doctor Frickin' Who. And you guys let me know what you think of End of Time, if you enjoy it, etc., just, you know. But anyway, so with that being said, again, 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10 for End of Time. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of End of Time. More review videos coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. And, of course, continuing on with the Christmas movie review. And I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. Take care. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you all. And peace out. Anozi.